To signing day today at Westside High School. I'm Tom Kirkman. I'm the athletic director here at Westside High School. We have four individuals signing today, and so hopefully that when we get to the last signee, we're okay in terms of the 24/7 live stream. So there could be a delay. To wait just in a little bit, but I just want you to be aware that when Avonte signs or is going to sign, he's going to be answering a couple questions up here first. They'll be asking him some questions up here, and then he'll kind of decide how he's going to pick his school that he's going to go to, and then after that, he'll be able to start answering some questions because 24/7 will then go off. So it might just seem kind of, because he's going to be plugged into them, listening to them, that after he's done with that, then we'll start allowing other people to answer questions. But so I just want to make sure that everyone understands that's going to go as the plan is going to be that way. But before that, what I'm going to do is we have four people signing today, and I'll introduce, they're right in front of me, and I'm going to introduce each one of them and talk a little bit about them, and they'll come up here and sign, or we'll do some signing and some pictures after we're done, and then they're going to talk a little bit about the college that they chose and just give a few thanks, and they'll come up here and talk into the mic. So that's going to be kind of how things are going to operate today. But again, I'm really excited to have the athletic director to be up here. Anytime we have a signing day and anytime we have kids going on to school, it's very exciting for me, but not just for me, but for our coaches, the teammates that are here, and the rest of the school. It just says a lot for that these young men really want a chance to do some special things after they graduate from Westside High School. And I couldn't be more excited for all four of these guys that they've worked awfully hard to achieve some dreams, and they just have a lot going for them into the future. So the first person is Ben Radicia, and Ben was a Super State All-Stater for us this year. Probably one of the best defenders, if not in the state this last year. It was just an unbelievable year as linebacker this year. And Ben has decided to play at Iowa Western. So congratulations to Ben. And Ben, when you come up here, just kind of talk to us about why you chose Iowa Western and who you'd like to thank and why did all this happen. So Ben, come on up.
I chose Iowa Western because they're a great program and they send a lot of guys to bigger D1s. And then I want to thank God, my parents, my coaches, and my teammates for all the support and love they've given me.
All right, the next person is TJ Ingram, and TJ was an honorable mention defensive end for Westside. He's also going to play outside linebacker, and he's also one of the leaders in tackles for losses and quarterback sacks this year. And he's going to play football at Iowa Western, and so TJ, come on up here and talk about why you chose Iowa Western and who would you like to thank and make all this happen. Thank you.
Well, I chose Iowa Western because it's a great program. They all play at a very high level up there. First, I want to thank my family, as they've all been super supportive through everything. And I want to thank my coaches and all my teammates, my trainer Mike, as they've helped me throughout the entire process. Thank you.
signee is Will Hurtado. And Will was a super stater, second team All-State defensive tackle, and then also was All-Metro, and also had some defensive All-State honors as well during this year. Will is one who's really kind of changed his body, became rather large in the last few years. He, always I think wanted to be a running back and end up being a lineman for us, and so that's a very unselfish player. And he was, just talking to the coaches, he was somebody who was, just someone who changed positions, very, non-selfish player to do that, and probably has a really bright future ahead of him as well as he goes to college. He's going to go to Benedictine University, and Will, why don't you come up here and talk about why you chose Benedictine and who you'd like to thank?
I chose Benedictine because I think it's a great place to pursue my academic and athletic career. They'll play high-level football and are a winning team. And I'd like to thank my parents, coaches, and teammates for all supporting me throughout this decision-making process.
Okay, we're going to just make sure we're into this Zoom first with 24/7, and then we'll go ahead and get started with Avonte. We got about 3 minutes. We're supposed to go live at 8:10. It's 8:07 now, so we're going to come. I'm going to just bring Avonte up here to test the earphones and stuff like that. Okay, all right, sounds good. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to be ready here in about a minute and a half. So Avonte's be good listening to the 24/7 guys. But just again, Avonte Dickerson is probably one of the most decorated athletes at Westside in terms of football. He was probably jumped on the scene right away when he was a freshman. If anyone could remember the Bellevue West and Westside game, he returned 2 kickoffs for touchdown in that game, and everybody's like, wow, who's this kid? Our coaches knew who he was right away, and they were, always talked about him. And then this year, he had, again, another great year. Probably one of the most highly recruited athletes we've had at Westside in terms of big-time offers from Minnesota, all the Big Ten schools, Nebraska, Oregon, Ohio State, Boston College, you name it. He had all sorts of great offers this year. Also played some great football for us. He was a super stater for 3 years in football as a defensive back. And so he waited till today to make sure that he knew exactly where he wanted to go. And so with that, I'm going to let Avonte kind of wait. I think, are they ready for you, Avonte? Are they ready for you?
1 minute.
Okay, so when he gets, okay, so they're showing his highlights right now, so hopefully, Avonte, you'll be able to answer some questions here, and we're going to find out where you go.
Is that good? It's been stressful with COVID and everything, with canceling visits, and the only thing you can do is talk to coaches on FaceTime, so you have to build a relationship through the phone and not through in person. So it's kind of hard. I just wanted to take my time because I see all these other guys committing early and everything, but some people have to take their time, and that's what I had to do with this process. At first, I want to thank my mom, I want to thank my coaches, my teammates for these wonderful 4 years. I would like to thank Mike for being the best trainer I ever had. I would just like to thank everyone in this room for just coming here and just watching me. So I would be taking my talents to University of Oregon. It's just Coach Chance, Coach Fishball, they're just wonderful guys. And Coach Fishball always speaks about being physical, and that's what I like doing. Like, I like competing, so I'm gonna go to the Pac-12 and compete and just. But at first, I just want to give a shout out to Minnesota for supporting me through this whole process when they didn't even have to. So I give a shout out to them. I mean, all you gotta do is just, you can't go inside the football facility, you can't really do anything that you get up for an official visit, so all you gotta do is look around and everything, and if that feels like home to you, which Oregon did, so that feels like home. If you want to compete, you want to be physical, you want to be on a winning team, you come play for Oregon. Thank you.
Yeah, take it.
I know we still have a lot of questions, so Avonte will stay up here, and I know some other local stations may have some questions for Avonte as well. So let's go ahead and Avonte, you want to take some more questions? Go ahead and take some more questions, okay?
Yeah.
If you guys have questions, feel free to just
feel free to
share who you are and go ahead. You guys want one-on-ones instead, is that better? All right.
Okay. Is this it? All right. Just want to thank everyone for coming up here, and all you kids, you got to go to class. So, thanks everyone.